Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. I think I have to get this on the road now because my Renault 25 V6 Turbo is probably being picked up tomorrow. That means that I won't have anything fun and fast to drive because this one is sort of like that. I think I need to get this on the road. And the reason why it has taken so long is because in one of the previous videos I tried to fix the rear suspension. The shock absorbers are sticking. I tried to free them up. I thought it worked, but it doesn't. They are sticking so badly. They are not available anymore, but I found some on a French site, and with the help of a French viewer, they were sent to me. So I'm gonna fit those today. I would also like to change the spring. Word of warning, you will see rusty springs in this video. They are not easy to get either. I'm still looking for them, but they will be perfectly fine for an MOT. I also need to change the rims and tires, but these will also be perfectly fine for the MOT. So I'm going to start by removing the rear strut. I have done this a couple of times, so I don't expect it to be too difficult. I need to loosen up a bolt down here and 3 up top. It does feel a little bit wrong to put these old parts onto the new one, but I don't have any of the correct ones and they are not easy to get. So it will have to be like that for now at least. And then hopefully I will find a set of new old stock springs for this one day. But honestly, it's probably mostly for looks because I don't think even though they are rusty, the old springs, I don't think they are bad or anything. And the thing is, with a car like this, you can't be too picky. It's not possible to get all the parts. A lot of them are easy to get. Some of them are very difficult. If I want to own this car and if I want to drive this car, I will have to live with stuff like this and then just keep on looking. It took me a couple of years to find these. They are used, but only used for a couple of 100 kilometers. So they seem really nice. So I do hope to find some springs at some point. But now it's just about getting this car on the road and enjoying it for a bit. So with the rear suspension now sorted, I think it's time to do a test drive of this car to see how close or how far away from an actual MOT attempt that I am with this. I think I'm pretty close. Everything seems all right, but there's a lot of small loose ends and things that could be better. But a test drive will definitely tell me more. Oof. Straight away with the cold engine, I can feel that low down torque that this engine got. It's a 1.9 that's in this car. It's supposed to be the 1.6, but it's a 1.9. So it's the same as the 205 GTi 1.9 pretty much, except for the rear end, which is different. And of course this is a 5-door also, so that's also different. But the front end, front suspension and so on should be pretty much the same, which gives me hopes because I cannot find any springs for the front. I can find shock absorbers for the front, and all that, and everything is the same as the 205, so I guess the 205 coils or springs are maybe also the same, but I'm not sure of it. The rear end is completely different. But you know what? I'm just gonna do a little brake test. Oh, completely straight and nice. And it lets go. This is not bad. This actually feels very promising. And the rear suspension is now working. The engine is not all cold because I just had it idling a little bit and moved it out of the garage. So I'm getting close to actually testing it out a bit. I did an oil change not that long ago and cam belt change, except I didn't change the cam belt. I changed the water pump. I got the wrong belt, but it looked just fine. It wasn't that bad. And it's a non-interference engine as far as I remember, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll change it later on. But all in all, suspension-wise, brakes-wise, it feels like something that could pass an MOT, to be honest. Which would be nice because the Renault 25 is being picked up in 50 minutes, I think. And then it's gone and I will miss it. And I will need something else that is exciting to drive. This is very different than the Renault 25, of course, but it is a little fast French thing. So it is, you've got similarities at least. Oh, I like the engine. I like the engine sound, and the pickup really picks up revs quickly. And the torque is brilliant. That's the great thing about 8V engines. Yeah, the 16 valve engines are always having a lot more power on paper, but on the road like this, the low end torque of an 8 valve is pretty good. Let's just give it a little bit. Nope, not right now. Let's just stretch the legs just a little bit on it. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a fun little thing. Woohoo! And the brakes are really decent. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, this is fun. I tell you what, this is fun. This is gonna be a great summer. If I can get this through, this is exactly what I like to drive. A hot hatch from the 80s. And it's French. Doesn't get much better than that. Feels really ready to go. Brakes are nice. Braking straight, no shakes or anything. I think I have to do something about the bushings in the gearbox because it seems a bit unprecise, but as far as I remember, my 205 wasn't that precise either. Could be bushings, could be the way they are, I don't know. I think it could be better than this at least. But other than that, everything seems to work. Temperature is steady. The fuel gauge, I'm not sure is working, but yeah, it's showing a little bit of fuel, but I know that there is at least 15 liters, but that's not a lot either, so yeah, could be working. But the most important bits, engine, braking and so on, feels like something that is good enough to pass an MOT. I need a new wiper blade for the front windscreen wiper, and also need to make sure that the washer is working. I don't want to try it right now because there's so much dirt on the window. But I think this could be MOT'd soon, at least. I need to fit the seats on the rear, in the rear and so on, but I think it's possible to get it through. And that would be so nice because then I have a hot hatch on the road again. And I have been wanting that for a long, long time. That's gonna be nice. And it feels pretty fun. And the engine sound, I really like it. This is how it's supposed to be in a GTi. And 5 doors is not bad either. I am getting close to 40 years old after all. Anyway, this is going to be all for now. Thanks for watching. Next Visa video will probably be assembling the rear end of the car, the seats and all that, and the exterior parts that needs to come on, and the general check on all the lighting and so on, and then MOT. Cross your fingers and see you in the next one.